Hi, it's Juris and welcome to Tattoo Shop Talk, and today it's a bit different setup. I figured out to make this random episode and it's thanks to one of you. A username iCreateStuff3610 was asking about this tattoo machine, how's the vibration, and I said it's there but not too bad, and I figured out I should make a video showing how much noise and vibration machines make, and the way to do it I figured out I'll take this metal station and run all machines one by one, and then we'll see how much noise and sort of buzzing it does. A bit random episode, but some might find it useful. I have a lineup here. We'll start with some generic random tattoo machines, then we have here recently reviewed tattoo machines, and all the Bishops and Cheyennes I leave to the end, and at the very end there will be one tattoo machine which in my opinion is the most quiet and least vibration machine, and it's not one of the big brands. Let's keep that champion to the end and let's start with one by one. Here we have some funky stuff from Inkclaw. It's this tattoo machine with the open side and a spinny disc. Let's do some 6, 8, 10 volts. So this is at 6. Ow. And I have a sound recorder here so you can hear a bit more of the buzzing. It vibrates, but it doesn't move. It makes some sound, and that's 6 volts. Let's go 8. It makes noise, it vibrates, but it doesn't move. In the hand, you feel it, but it's nothing too crazy. At 10, it's a bit more intense. You have to be careful with the spinny disc. You don't want to touch it because it will hurt. Now it makes noise and moves slightly. You can see it rotates. So there is some vibration. Ow. I think they could take this tattoo machine and put adjustable stroke clicky disc, and this would be perfect pen, and put a little cover, but you can adjust stroke on the go. That could be the future, and there's enough space for a bigger motor and bigger wheel. This one you adjust, when you needle, you adjust here how far it's out, so there's a little wheel. There is some vibration, nothing too bad, but you feel it. No movement and no crazy sound. To the next one, this is the, I don't remember what it's called, Phantom by Monsters Inc. It's this stuff, 6 volts. This feels more vibration. You can hear the noise, the slight movement, and you can hear the oomph of it. Let's do 8. It's moving, it's spinning this way. Let's do 10, which is funny when it gets to the 10 because of the display, it shows zeros. And now you can feel vibration. It doesn't move, but it makes crazy noise. This one has a 4mm, I think, the swash dry disc in there. 8 volts, some vibration, you can feel it, you can definitely feel it, I wouldn't call it minimal. And the dance off. This I think was Easy Defender X. This is the tattoo machine that was accidentally switching on and off. I have a short about it, it's pretty entertaining and yeah, not cool. So 6 volts. You can see it spinning and making noise. In the hand it feels like the objects of this shape would feel. And it's moving already and you can hear the noise. Let's do 8 volts. And it's spinning, it's making noise. 10, it gets a lot more intense. This one is really like, I reviewed it and it felt like dangerous tattoo machine because it's switching on and off by accident because that button is there. There's some vibration. Whoa. This Easy tattoo machine that I don't know how to switch on, it's all the LCDs and all the fancy stuff. It's with the screen, 6 volts. You can feel vibration but nothing excessive. Makes noise, it's not moving. P5TS, that's the one. Voltage, then it lets me choose by what increments. Now I chose by half a volt. 8 volts. It's moving a little bit, but it's very light vibration. Now again, 8 volts by 0.5 increments, and swipe, swipe, 10. Makes noise. It's maybe moving a little bit in a hand that you feel vibration, but again, nothing that would get in the way. Some vibration, but close to minimal. But it's there. 2 more easies, the small tattoo machines, and let's put small battery on them from Critical. This I think I had on a 4.2mm stroke, the swash drive plate. Boom, 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 6 volts. Oh, it moved a little bit and it stopped. Yeah, it's moving. You can feel the vibration in the hand. Nothing crazy, but you do feel it, and this is with the big swash drive thingy. 8 volts. You can definitely notice vibration here. It's dancing like crazy. And 10. Yeah, you can definitely feel it. I'll show you my little hand trick. You feel it? No movement, a bit more noise. If I remember correct, then this one is on a shortest of the stroke options. Again, 6. You can also feel a bit of vibration, even if it's the... Boom. 8. Then dance off. You can feel vibration. Nothing, just like you can still work with it, but you can feel it. I would say no movement. Let's put it on a tiny pen by Inkclaw. The Inkclaw one is with the fixed stroke, I think it's 2.9. It's funny, when you switch it on, it has this sort of kickstart. At 6 volts minimal vibration. It's not moving, it's not making any noise. 8, a bit more vibration. Makes some noise, but it's not moving. And 10. It makes noise, but it's not moving, so I guess it's not vibrating. You feel some vibration, but very minimal. Eight volts, around 3 mil, minimal vibration. You can feel it, but it's still on a minimal side, and a rattly noise. No, just a noise. A bit more noisy, but no movement. That's the Inkclaw's mini tiny pen. Then it's this stuff from Inkclaw. I think it was around 3mm stroke. Yeah, this is very slim, it's like a pen. So 6 volts. Makes noise, doesn't move. You feel minimal vibration. 8. A little movement and more noise, but it doesn't sort of feel that bad in hand. And 10. Minimal to non-movement. Yeah, not bad at all. This is one tattoo machine where you switch it on by one quick press, which is unusual. Needles out around 3mm. You somehow feel more vibration here than you feel there. And we go dancing. So weird. Now we have this beast. This is Inkclaw's. This is 5mm stroke. Let's start with You feel the vibration, but it's not strong vibration. 6 volts. Makes noise and moves a tiny little bit. 8. You can definitely feel this pair shaking. And at 10. Yeah, you can feel it shaking at 10, but like it's not a lot of vibration, but it's like it feels punchy and strong. $5mm stroke. You can see on a wheel in there. Let's plug it in. There is a little vibration, but for what it is, it's pretty chill. 8 volt. There is some movement. But in this instance, I think maybe all the plasticky stuff absorbs more of the vibration. I think it's easy. It's a disposable tattoo machine, so it's all plastic and you can dispose it if you hate environment. But basically for 15 bucks you get like a motor and stuff. Pretty impressive that it exists. 6 volts. You can see it's moving and you can feel a bit of vibration, but I would say it's okay. 8 volts. A bit more dancing and you can feel it also a lot more. And 10. This feels uncomfortable. Like if your machine is running like this, it's like okay. When it goes faster, it sometimes moves less. It's moving there and back. You can definitely feel vibration. Boom. There's your motor. And you can still remove grip with the cartridge. 8 volts. Definitely makes noise, but it's not that bad on vibration department. No movement, just a bit of noise, but it all sounds somehow rattly, but it's disposable tattoo machine. And this is where I'm like, yeah, some tattoo machines, like there's not that many components for them to cost as much as they cost. Machine by Easy, it had like a crazy big battery. This one doesn't vibrate that bad. Like I would say this is minimal vibration. Epic super long range, 5000 milliamp battery, made in China. 6 volt, don't feel it, almost nothing at all. Nothing, minimal sound, no movement. It's also like on the heavier side, the tattoo machine. 8 volts, it's kind of the same, very minimal vibration. A bit more sound, no movement. 10. No movement, a bit more sound. I'll try this at 12 as well. No movement, minimal sound, minimal vibration in hand. 8 volts, needle out around 3 millimeters. Minimal vibration, there's some noise. But it feels super like almost no vibration in hand. Next one is the super cheap one from Yilong. It's K3 tattoo machine. It's a bit funny tattoo machine. I kind of looked at it and was like, okay, there's the flashing lights and all that. But then when I held this one next to it, this is my colleague. I had the chance to try this tattoo machine. You put them side by side. You can tell what it's like was tried to achieve there, most likely, where the inspiration came from. 6. Oh, I like the noise these buttons make. 6 volts. This you can feel vibration. You could still work with it, but you can definitely feel it. It's a different tone, it's more bassy. 8. Oh, I can't do 8, it jumps between 7.8 and 8.1, so it's 8.1. You can hear it. It's not moving. I think it's not moving. I have no visual reference. It actually feels nicer than at 6. And let's go to 10. 10.2. And now it starts to move a little bit. And again, at the lower, you could feel it more. Yeah, you can feel like that, a little tingle. I could still work with it. 8.1, some vibration, you can feel it. But still no movement, but there's definitely more oomph to the vibration. Emalla's adjustable stroke tattoo machine, 6. And let's go with the shortest stroke, 2.4. Very minimal vibration. You can't hear it, it's not moving, it's all good news. 8. Minimal vibration. No sound, no movement. And 10. Minimal vibration, very light vibration. A bit more sound. Looks like no movement. Let's switch to the other end. Let's switch to 4.2 millimeter stroke and do the same thing. 6 volts. Again, minimal vibration. You can feel it a bit more in the hand, but still almost nothing. Then we have 8 volts, a bit faster. No noise, no movement. 10. A little bit of noise. No movement. Let's try 12. Minimal sound, no movement, super light vibration. 8 volts, 3 mil, minimal vibration, and it has buttons here, so I have to balance it that way. And it's no problem. Minimal noise, very minimal vibration, I would say none. Easy's adjustable stroke tattoo machine, 2 millimeter stroke, whoever uses that. 6 volts, almost no vibration. I would call it this is no vibration. You can feel something, but 8, again you feel something, but I would say it's no vibration. The motor makes more sound than the vibration from the machine. 10. Minimal sound, you feel it, but I wouldn't call it vibration. Well, we are spinning at 170 Hertz. I would say there's no vibration. Nada. And let's go to the other end, 4.2 millimeter stroke, and let's go back down to 6. No vibration at all, you just hear the motor. Like I can't feel any vibration at 4.2 millimeter stroke. If you can even hear it. 8 volts at 105 Hertz, that's the motor sound. The vibration. Nothing. Again, motor is louder than, it makes no vibration sounds. 10 volts. Nothing. It's like you feel that there's something happening, but I wouldn't even call it vibration. 12 volts, 170 Hertz, minimal hum. I think the disc, the swash drive type of a plate thingies, they vibrate less in general. 8 volts, minimal vibration. Let's put needle out some more. Minimal vibration. Minimal noise, no movement. Now here we have a tattoo machine from Easy, the one with the actual physical adjustable stroke. I think I have it now at the smallest setting. I have it at 3 millimeters. Boom, Easy Tattoo. Let's go to 6. You can feel more vibration than on the swash drive adjustable stroke tattoo machines. You can hear some sound, there's no movement. 8. No movement, little bit of sound, minimal vibration. At 10, you can feel it more, but again, it's not a big vibration, it's pretty much fine. And now I will change the stroke to 5 millimeters. 5-ish, or maybe even tiny bit more. Minimal vibration, it just sounds louder. Sound, no movement, minimal vibration. Some sound, no movement. 10, 136 Hertz. A bit more sound, no movement. Or maybe minimal, but yeah, close to nothing. And at 12. Now it starts to spin a little bit. With the cartridge in, I would say same vibration, just makes more noise, and that's at 12 volts. Yeah, it's the same. And needle is out like a kilometer. 8. Some noise from cartridge. It's out at like full length. Let's go 3-ish millimeters. Some minimal vibration. Minimal movement and some noise. And that's at 5 millimeter stroke length. Now we getting into Cool Kids Club. We have a Bishop lineup. Let's start with Shader. That's the 3.5 millimeter stroke machine. This one range is around 6, 8, 10. I think 10 or 9.5 is maximum what it's recommended, but for a short time we'll push the limits a little bit. 6 volts, Bishop, Power Wand, Shader. Very quiet. You can hear motor louder than the vibration. You can feel it, but I would say minimal vibration. 8. Minimal vibration. You can see no movement. Movement, a little movement. Minimal vibration. And a little bit of movement. And 10 volts, I don't remember it being so loud. Minimal vibration, 10 volts at the peak of its like recommended voltage. Some noise, minimal if any movement. 8, minimal vibration, a bit more noise. No movement. Bishop Packer Wand, biggest battery from Critical. Ooh, 10. So Packer Wand is 4.2 millimeter stroke, and we're going to 6 volts. Minimal vibration. No movement at all. 8 volts. Some, but I would say minimal vibration. And no movement. 8 is maximum at what it's recommended, but we'll push it to the 10 volts and see what's up. And I know some people work at 9.5, 10, 10.5. Sounds faster. Vibration is kind of like, it's just the same, just faster. Minimal to no movement. If it moves, then it's sort of little there and back. A bit more noise, still minimal vibration. 8. Around 3 millimeters. Liner wand, 6 volts. You can feel the vibration, it has like this oomph to it. At 6 volts, no movement, you can hear the sound. 8, again this is the peak at its recommended. And there's some movement. 10, you can feel vibration. But it's not moving, even though it's more intense. Oh, there we go. It's moving there and back and sliding this way. 8 volts, needle around 3 millimeters out. Minimal, but you feel it, vibration. And it's moving a little bit. Cheyenne, this is my colleague's Sol Nova Unlimited. I'm really like struggling to remember how to work with it. I switched it on, then I do this, and it's working. It have no readouts, so I'll be just guessing. So I'll go with some low voltage. You can hear something, but vibration, there is some, but very minimal. Middle, sort of ish, because that's how you adjust voltage. some movement and some noise. It's also a heavier machine, nothing that you can't work with. And that's somewhere at the max level. Less movement than before. It's moving, but it's not rotating, it's just sliding this way. Unlimited 4.0. I was shocked how good this machine performed. Maybe it was also easy spot, but yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Average, middle-ish. Minimal vibration, some noise, no movement. Now we have critical torque, 3.5mm stroke, 6. Minimal to no vibration. 8. Let's go with 12. Oh, it can go more. 13. Let's go. No movement. Minimal vibration. Torque. 3mm out needle. Minimal vibration. Boom. Minimal noise. No movement. Now let's do, for the fun of it, the good old Cheyenne. 6 volts. I would say minimal vibration. The noise, but the machine sounds, I think, louder than the vibration. 8. Minimal vibration. 10. Still pretty minimal. There's some noise. Now the champion of low vibrations and minimal noise is the Inkclaw thingy with the big grip. I forgot what it's called, but it's pretty okay tattoo machine. And I love the chunky grip option. They have 4 different grip options. 6 volts. I think you won't be able to hear that it's on. There's like 0 vibrations. You can't hear any vibrations. Even when you keep it in hand, it's so minimal vibration that you have to sometimes double check if it's on. 8. Minimal vibration, close to none. No noise at all from vibration. Torque, which is advertised as like low vibration, and they have that gel part in there and all that. This is still way more quiet and way less vibration. Torque, this one. 6 volts on torque, and you can pick it up. Obviously I use this more than I use this. Is it running? Yeah, like I can't hear this machine working if torque is working at 8 volts. Both minimal vibration, but this is amazing by Inkclaw how little vibration it is. 10 volts. No noise. That's the motor running. 12 volts on the Bishop battery. Noise. Super minimal vibration. Nothing. Inkclaw's battery go up to 15 volts. So let's try that one. 15 volts. Inkclaw battery, Inkclaw tattoo machine. You can hear it now. Still super minimal vibration. Minimal noise. It's crazy. Let's put cartridge in at 15 volts. So that's the cartridge struggling now. A bit more vibration, but still minimal. But let's put it back to some realistic, not even that, that's now at 12 volts. Minimal vibration, 10, super minimal vibration. A bit more oomph to it. That was my lineup of tattoo machines. I showed you the least vibration one, the most quiet one. I showed you a bunch of generic stuff. And now you tell me, what do you think about this type of experiment? And is vibration something that you pay much attention in modern tattoo machines, in these pen type tattoo machines? Leave that in the comment section and do the usual. Press like on the video. If you're super awesome, then share it. Always leave a comment to feed the algorithm gods. Check this Photoshop tutorial here, and I'll see you in a future episodes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around for this long. See you in the future episodes. Bye.